Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for everyone, for the whole collective, and it is the weekend reading, this weekend coming, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, from December 5th to the 7th, 2025. Let us see what's going on. What are some of the most important messages for the collective? I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support. My best wishes to all of you. Best wishes, whether you are celebrating birthdays, celebrating any kind of celebration this weekend. I'd like to wish you happy birthdays, happy celebrations, and best wishes in everything you're doing. And those of you who are not celebrating, still my best wishes goes to each and every one of you. Let us begin with the first message for the collective, and it says relationship. Okay, interesting. We haven't had this message in ages. It says relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, or the universe, for those of you who don't believe in God. And every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator or loving universe. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. So the more you're connected to yourself and your higher self and the heavens, the more you are going to be prospering in all avenues of your life, all relationships. So basically, you just got to be really connected, very much so. We're going to take two more messages from this deck, and we've got purification. There's decluttering, cleansing, detoxifying going to happen in your life, or might be happening. For some of you, might be already there. Detoxifying, cleansing, taking care of your health. It's like starting over, something fresh, a new lifestyle, a new way of living, bringing on so much decluttering, so much cleansing, and so that could be from everywhere, from mind, soul, body, physical health, everything, and your home and so forth. The next one, and this is also bringing you you're united, you're working in team together, you're not alone. The crystal cave, this is all about trust and having faith and trust. It's connected to the Chinese year of the monkey. Here, this purification was connected to the Chinese year of the tiger. It is also all about people born in September who are Virgo or Libra, and connected to trust matters, looking deep into things, having trust, having faith, very important. Trust the heavens, they've got your back, and things are going to be moving very well. This was also about Pisces and Aries. I didn't say this. It was connected to Pisces or Aries. Okay, that's those two. Now let's see what else you need to know. I'm going to take on two messages from another deck to see what else is there for you, my dear, this weekend especially. What is going? You're decluttering, you have trust matters that you're going to deal with, and some of you are moving on and leaving a conflicted situation where you are unhappy, where there's a lot of disagreements, and you're actually moving. Some of you could be moving not because of that, although the Six of Swords is moving because of a lot of conflict. It might be a situation where you are going towards a better life, towards the light. Yes, there's a lot of conflict and a lot of issues, Okay, let's take on the next one to see what else. Okay, so there is a situation where you should have left some time ago. This is a matter that you should have left it some time ago. There could have been, you might have been dealing with the big situations like envy or jealousy or deception. But you're finally free from this. It's over. You're going to be healing once you start moving. This is going to be over. And it's all destined because, look at this and look at that. It's incredible. It's all destined because you are destined for the truth and a new beginning. A great new beginning, a renewal of life, a lot of healing, a lot of so much gifts, so much rewards coming your way. And talking about rewards, victory, success, this is the Six of Wands. A lot of victory, a lot of success, and a lot of rewards coming your way. So whatever is happening here, it's over. It's coming to an end. You're moving towards the light, towards a happier time. A more positive shift, that's for sure. Let's take on two more messages from this deck, see what's going on for the collective this weekend. And we've got torn. For those of you who are torn between whether you should stay, you should go, take on this path or that, or torn between two people, This is all resolved. Something wonderful is happening. The heavens are bringing you a lot of happiness, a lot of success, because finally you're making the decision. If you were in between decisions, you're making the decision to leave the past behind. This is the Six of Cups. It's about leaving the past behind and moving away. So the decision is made. Yes, I can see that. So that's that one. Now the next one. Okay, painful, hurtful words, and you're leaving. The Six of Wands. I'm going to take this because this is this. There's a lot of truth that has come up, and the truth has to do with maybe betrayal, maybe envy, maybe very painful matters have been discussed. And this is the ending of a chapter. This is moving on to a better life. These are both the same card, Six of Swords. Moving towards a better life and leaving a conflicted situation. So even though you were trying to procrastinate and not leave, but ultimately this was meant to be. Now this could be in regard to relationships, because we've got relationships here. And you're leaving. So that's that one. Actually, I'll put this one here. But it's part of this, so I'll just put it over here so you know what's going on. Okay. Now we're moving on to the next level. Let's see further. What else is there? 3 more messages from another deck. Here we go. We're going to cut only once with this one. The truth for this weekend for the collective, and cutting once only. Let's have a look. Right, feeling guilty, feeling unhappy, dealing with sleepless nights, insomnia, having a lot of issues, dealing with a lot of stress, overwhelming stress, not letting you sleep, either you or someone. It's all in connection to this calamity that's going on, but it's going to come to an end once this has been a situation that has to, like, you have to leave it, and once you leave, it's over. This could be in connection to someone that's got fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Have a look at your reading. You'll know who this is, your general reading. There's the Two of Pentacles, again, being torn between whether you should stay or go. But ultimately, it looks to me, since this doubled up, you are leaving. And nothing can be done. It's something that's actually over. And you know what? There's going to be a lot of victory. Just like it says here, victory and rewards. Victory and success and rewards too, with the Six of Wands. And so is the Chariot. The Chariot, once you leave, then you will find happiness. Look at this. This is what it's all about. You are overcoming obstacles and leaving, right? This is that, the Chariot, leaving, right? And a new beginning is destined. Leaving because of in search of more happiness and more emotional fulfillment, because you're not happy where you are. And it's right after you leave, you are going to get all the happiness you want, all the contentment. You are going to find the right situation that will suit you and give you your wishes and dreams, and what your desires have been for a long time. They will be fulfilled. So you are leaving. Okay, let's take on another deck. Another deck. There's 2 more messages from another deck, and then I'll go into more deeper details before I clarify. Okay, so we have, for the collective, you've got wings to fly. You're flying away. You're taking off. You're rising above all issues. Money in particular, and other issues. Physical, emotional, all that. You're rising above them. Some of you are starting a business, and this could be a leave due to business, and somebody's not wanting to go with you. Maybe it could be that too. It is possible. But business is taking off, and there's a lot of profit. So maybe that's why you are going. Some of you are looking at careers in spiritual work, life's purpose, life's mission, and so forth, with the golden wings. Very spiritual time. And I feel like the heavens are intervening, since we have the Judgment card. This was karma. It's coming to an end. The next one says transparency and seeing things clearly. It is also about ambition. So there is ambition here, business, taking action, like finally being able to take action. And some of you are doing a side hustle, a part-time situation, or starting your own entrepreneurship, your own business. Manifesting money. You're making a lot of money. You're manifesting money. And some of you are doing careers in management, high ranking, visibility. And for some, there is athletic situations, considering athletic matters. All right, let's have a look at 3 tea leaves or more, maybe 4 for the collective for this weekend. Let's see what you need to know. Okay, so we got some. Okay, how many? 1 and 1. For everybody, there is a rebirth. and there is a birth. Something new is starting. It could be some of you conceiving, planning a family, having children, or starting a new business. That's what the stalk is all about. It's about a new birth, conceivement, or starting a new enterprise. Let's see that according to the tea leaf, it says news of a birth or new business or an opportunity. Okay, the next one we have the well, and the well is about abundance, and it is also about emotional fulfillment. And according to this, family wishes come true. Family wishes come true. Now, we've got the chainsaw, and the chainsaw is the first action you take. It's going to be a chain of events, one after another, like a domino effect. Things are going to fall into place for you, and you'll finally have what you want, and you'll have the stability you want. Stability is on its way. Now, according to the tea leaf, it says chain of events that will affect your life. Okay. Right. The next one is the candle. Wow, we got the candle twice. Illumination, finally seeing your path. That's why you're going, because you're finally seeing what the best course of action is. And the best course of action is to leave. And this is where you are going to see your way. You'll see your path. Things are brought in the open, no matter how painful they may be. But they are taking you to the next level. Oh, wait a second. Yes, sorry. According to this also, there's another important factor. Manifesting money and manifesting your dreams. Manifesting your money and manifesting your dreams here, very strong. But more important, is, yes, I forgot. Sorry, more important is manifesting your wishes and dreams. And there's the candle. Finally, we have the rat. This is connected to the Chinese year of the rat. It is also connected. You might be born in the Chinese year of the rat. You might be dealing with someone who is born in the Chinese year of the rat. This could be your partner, or could be a person that you're working with together. This is also, the rat is also about messages and information. It is also about food-related business. And according to the tea leaf, it says someone working against you behind your back. Okay, so we'll leave that there. Now, I will now go for, clarifications. Let's have a look at the 9 of Swords. What is the guilt all about? The sleepless night, if you are leaving. Right. It looks like you are destined to leave because there is a soulmate connection coming. Making a decision. Okay, there is a proposal. That's why you're leaving. A proposal has come up for some of you, and this, or if it hasn't, it will. And this is where it's integrating you with someone, and that's why you're leaving. Maybe you're feeling guilty because you're leaving someone behind. Your destiny is calling. Your North Node is your destiny. Karmic challenges, but endings and rewards. So something is fated. It looks like fate and evolution. And you're finding your path, and you're finally going. You're going towards a great life. Let's see that going. The 6 of Swords, for many of you, the majority, what is the leaving all about? Jupiter. And distance, I see. Okay, so Jupiter and distance. Jupiter is a planet that governs Sagittarius. It is also a planet of expansion, growth, and abundance. It is also about pursuing your passions, adventure, new opportunities, and fortune. So they're all happening for you, all of that. And there is someone from the distance. There is someone that stirred up your feelings. I feel like you want to take time out. It's about physical distance, but you want to get to know this person or the situation. If it's a business, if it's a job, if it's a person, there is a distance. And that's why you're making the decision to actually leave for a better position in life. Let's have a look at the 2 of Pentacles being torn between whether you should or not go. Guilt is playing a big role here because the 2 of Pentacles and guilt, it looks to me like the guilt is sabotaging something. The 9 of Swords, again, see here, this is the 9 of Swords again, and this is the 9 of Swords, and it looks like feeling at a loss, or feeling sabotaged, or feeling as though there's a lot of regret and there's a lot of anxiety, being torn whether you should or not. But I feel like sometimes when it's like this, and the 7 of Swords here, plus the new beginning, karma ending, it's not a matter of It's not in your hands, because we've got the Two of Pentacles twice, as you can see here. So yes, you are torn, but this chain of events is destined to happen. It's part of your destiny. Your dreams have been trying to tell you things, a lot of messages that you are destined for a new life. The signs have been there, but now finally you are guided to move forward to the next level. Talking about the next level, let's see who or what is the energy of the King of Wands. King of Wands, I didn't talk much about this person. This is an energy of someone that is very determined, very adamant, and when they make a decision, it is final. They have to get exactly what they want, and they work hard at it until they don't stop, until they get it. It is a fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And let's see how is that. It could be yourself, or it could be someone that you're dealing with. Let's have a look. Or it could be somebody that actually showed you the way. It looks to me like it is spiritually, this person is spiritually guided. Whatever is happening, if it's you yourself or if it's someone, they are spiritually guided to the next level. Divine intervention, signs and synchronicities, and you are guarded. Remember that. You are guarded by your guardian angels. Assistance and divine guidance is there to get you to the next level. So if you're a fire energy, or if you're going towards a fire energy, it's all happening, or leaving a fire energy, it's all destined. It's all spiritual, divine connection. It's a divine connection with this situation. It's a strong soulmate or twin flame. Soulmate, strong, or twin flame. So you have no choice but to go. It is destined. Let's have a look at the Three of Swords. What is the Three of Swords for the collective? And it shows justice. Justice will prevail, even though you're feeling sad, somebody's feeling sad, and you're feeling guilty. But something did reach to a stalemate. There's nothing that can be done. It was a dead end. And this should have happened some time ago. The Two of Swords, absolutely endings. The indecision was just being there and being in denial and probably sacrificing and staying on. The situation should have ended some time ago. All the choices, all the situations that are taking place, everything is going to make sense afterwards, and this is for your highest good. This is happening because you are destined, and you'll see all the cause and effect and ultimately put things together, and you will finally understand why all this is happening. This is connected to Libra also, for those of you who are Libra, dealing with Libra. Now let's just take the last one, that you should have left, the Seven Swords. Something should have ended long time ago. I guess you didn't really care about self-care, but the changes come with an opportunity. There is going to be an opportunity that's going to help you move. It might be a work opportunity or an offer of some sort. It's happening in March, April, May. March to May, between March and May, for everybody, starting from now, when you see the reading, all the way to May next year, the process of everyone going through this. There you are depleted and you need self-care, and that's why they were saying purification. You need to take care of your health. Your energy is low, you're depleted. You need to cleanse and purify and recharge. You need to recharge, and this is all going to help you. The past is over. It was the past that was causing all this. It's absolutely over. You're starting over. New intention, new life, new soul growth. It's just going to be magnificent. And autumn, it's our autumn here, which is exactly as I said, between March and May. Okay, and that's that one. Now I'm going to get some more information, just a little bit more, to see is there anything else you need to know. Oh, there they are. It says, well, free yourself, because your new love is here, your soulmate is here. Look at this. It says, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life and free yourself completely. Why? Because there is a new love coming. And what kind of new love? A new person will stir up your romantic feelings, and it's going to be possibly a soulmate, because that's what we had before here. Yes, see, it's going to be it's a union that is divinely guided. So it's a soul connection. Now let's have a look from your heart, somebody else's heart. What is needed here to like, if you're wondering about what someone thinks, if what you're thinking that you're not able to express, let's see what are some messages for the collective. I'll take 4. Usually this deck likes 3, but because it's the collective, I thought I'll take a little bit extra. And here we go. All right. It says, I'm scared of getting hurt, so I act like I don't care. Somebody's acting like they don't really care and they're not showing their emotions because they're afraid. They're scared of getting hurt. They've been hurt before, and that's the reason. I want to make you smile. Somebody really cares about you and they want to make you smile. Maybe they don't care that much. You know, a lot of people try to make people smile for different agendas, but maybe someone is real, because we've got the soulmate connection here starting over. I love the way you dress. Somebody really thinks you're hot and attractive. You deserve more than I can give you. Where there's somebody else giving up, they realize that, you know, they can, they're not able to give you everything you deserve, so they're just letting go. Okay, very sad. And that's that one. Is there anything else that I haven't done? Okay, the final message, I'll do that for everybody. Even though I don't like to do this for the collective, I like to do it only when star signs. But let's see what message is there for everyone. It's usually not for everybody, but maybe for someone very specific. It says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. I guess no, it's for everybody. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. So true. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Because sometimes when things are destined and you keep resisting, ultimately what is destined has to take place. Chinese cookies, let's see if there's any messages that need confirming or reaffirming. Okay, there's one and there's the other one. Let's have a look. And it says here, friendship. It says a friend will need your help, needs your help. Your kindness and your excellent counseling skills will put them back on track. So somebody will reach out to you and they are in need of your help. Care required, just like purification. It says, guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. This is envy and deception and something you should have left some time ago. So guard yourself against deception and be careful making foolish mistakes at this time. You can't afford it. That's what they're trying to say. You are destined for victory. You are destined for a lot of justice, a lot of happiness, and happiness is imminent and destined for you without a doubt. So prepare for this, and I wish you a happy, wonderful weekend with a lot of best wishes and happy birthdays to everybody, whoever is celebrating. Please give me a thumbs up and continue your support by watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week in support of my health. That means a lot to me. My best wishes, regards, love, light to each and every one of you. Namaste.